Okay, let's look at the homework 3.5, 3.6, problem number 10. All right, so we want to find equation of the tangent lines to the ellipse x squared plus 9y squared equals 81 that pass through the point 27, 3. All right, looks like they're going to be two tangent lines. All right, so let's do that. Alright, so first thing we need to do is we need to find the slope, so we need to take the derivative, right? So by taking the derivative of the equation of the ellipse right here, so I'm going to just go ahead and take the derivative with respect to x, right? Derivative of x squared would be 2x plus derivative of 9y squared would be 2 times 9 is 18. Y and multiply by dy over dx, all right, and is equal to 0 because derivative of a constant 81 is 0. All right, then we can just solve for dy over dx. This is going to be first subtract 2x from both sides, so you get 18y dy over dx is equal to negative 2x, right? Then divided through by 18y so that we can isolate dy over dx, right? So this is negative 2x over 18y. Alright, then we can cancel 2 on top and 18. There's going to be 9 left over. So this is going to be simply negative x over 9y. Right? So this is the derivative of y with respect to x, which tells us about the slope of the tangent line. Alright. Then the problem is we don't know where the point of tangency is, so we have to find them. Right? So to get a clue, since we know that these tangent line has to go through this point right there, so we can express the slope using this point. Right? So you have a point, say I'm going to call it point x comma y. Say let x comma y be a point of tangency. Alright, so which means that this is on this ellipse and tangent line goes through that point. Alright. So which means that the slope can be expressed in this fashion. So you have m is going to be equal to, right, difference in y value. So y, y2 minus y1. So it's going to be y minus 3 divided by x minus 27, right? Alright, this slope must be the same as this slope, this derivative right here. Alright, so I'm going to set this guy equal to each other. So set that equal to negative x over 9y. Right? Alright, so we're basically trying to get the slope of the tangent line in two different methods. And this one, we're using the slope formula. Right? This is from the derivative, which tells us about the slope of the tangent line. We set them equal to each other. All right. Then let's see. I don't like fraction, so I'm gonna do a cross multiplication. So you're gonna get let's see. All right, 9y times y would be 9y squared. Right. 9y times negative 3 would be minus 27y. Is equal to, right? So negative x times x is negative x squared, right? Then negative 27 times negative x is positive 27x. Right? Then you will notice that here there's a negative x squared. I'm gonna actually move this guy over to the other side. So add x squared, right? Then you get x squared plus 9y squared minus 27y is equal to 27x, right? Then we've seen x squared plus 9y squared, which is actually, since x and y's, x comma y is on the ellipse, it satisfies this equation. So which means that this guy right here is actually exactly equal to 81, because x squared plus 9y squared is equal to 81, right? Then so everyone seems to have 27 in it, so I'm gonna divide through by 27, right? 81 divided by 27 is 3, right? And negative 27y divided by 27 is negative y, is equal to 27x divided by 27 is x. All right, then we need to find that, and this x and y has to satisfy this equation, so I'm gonna plug this guy in here. All right, so which will give us, so x can be written as 3 minus y. So into the ellipse equation, 3 minus y squared plus 9y squared is equal to 81. All right, then we should be able to solve this equation, multiply out, so you're gonna get the 9 minus 6y plus, all right, y squared, and there's another 9y squared, so can I write 10y squared, right, is equal to 81. All right, then I'm gonna just subtract 81 from both sides. We have this quadratic equation of 10y squared, so that's this guy, minus 6y, right? Then you have 9 minus 81, so it's minus 72. All right, so we have that, and this is equal to 0. All right, everyone seems to be an even number, so I'm gonna go ahead and divide through by 2. So you will get 5y squared minus 6y minus 36 is equal to 0. All right, luckily we can factor out, so we can factor it out as quantity 5y, and you have a y, and this is equal to 0. And I think we can do a negative 3 here, and this is going to be positive 12. All right, so if you 5 times negative 3 is negative 15, plus 12 is negative 3. Let's see, I messed it up. Oh, sorry, I messed it up here. This was supposed to be 3, so negative 3. All right, then 12 times negative 3 is negative 36. All right, so this will give you 2y value. Y is going to be equal to, this one's easy one, 3. All right, then this guy is negative 12 over 5. All right, so once you have a y value, x value is easy to find because all you have to do is 3 minus y value. So this gives you x is going to be equal to, right, if y is 3 minus 3, so x is 0. All right, and let's see, if y is negative 12 over 5, so you're going to have 3 minus 12 over 5. So it's going to be 15 over 5 plus 12 over 5. So it's going to be 27 over 5. All right. So we got two x values there. All right, so you have 2 points of tangency. One is 0, 3, and the other one is 27/5, -12/5. All right, so let's do the first one. So this is going to be at 0, 3. Right, so we know that slope is going to be, so m is going to be, right, negative, x value is 0 for this guy, over, right, 9 times 3, right, which is going to be a fancy, this is a fancy way of saying 0. Right, slope is 0, so it's a horizontal line. So we have one equation. So this is going to be just the y equals, y value is 3. So this is a horizontal tangent line. So we got 1. All right, so let's type that in first. All right, so y equals 3. All right, so type in 3. Oops. All right, y equals 3. All right. Let's check this answer first. All right, I came back and it looks like we got this one correctly. All right, let's do the other one. All right, so this is going to be at the other point. So we look at the, at point, right? So 27/5, comma, -12/5, right? So we can find the slope m, again, using the same formula here. So it's going to be negative, right? So x is 27/5, so I put that 27/5, and we're dividing by, we have 9 to 9 times, y value is negative 12/5. All right, first thing we can do is multiply top and bottom by 5, so we can get rid of 5. All right, and a 9 and a 27 cancel out, so that will give you 3. All right, then you have a negative sign cancel out. All right, and also 3 and a 12 cancel out, so it's going to be 4. So 1 on top and a 4 on the bottom. So slope is going to be 1/4. All right. So therefore, the equation is going to be, using a point slope form, it's going to be y minus, right? And you can use, you can think of this as a x1, and this is going to be y1. All right. So x minus y minus 3 is equal to 1/4 times x minus x1 is 27. All right. I'm going to multiply this out. So let's see. All right. So it's going to be 1/4 times x is 1/4 x. All right, 1/4 times -27, so this is going to be -27/4, right? Then we can just add 3 to both sides. So I'm going to add 3 to both sides. We'll get the y is equal to 1/4 x, right? Then we're going to add 3. 3 is 9/4, so it's going to be -18/4, right? And which is going to be 9/2. All right, so let's type it in. All right, the answer we found was 1/4 x and minus 9/2. 9/2. All right, let's check the answer. Okay, it came out wrong. I have to find a mistake. I think I know where it is. All right, so I think I messed up this computation right here. Sorry about that. And this is going to be, all right. All right, so I'm gonna, all right, so I did, so negative 27 over 4, then we're adding 3, so it's going to be 12 over 4. So you're adding 12 over 4, so it's going to be actually 15 over 4, all right? So this is going to be 15 over 4, all right? So let's type that in again. All right, so I have to fix that. This is going to be 15 over 4. All right, so hopefully this will work out. Let's check the answer. All right, this one came back as a correct answer. All right, sorry about the mistake, but I hope that this will get you going. All right, that's it.